It's skating in the great outdoors, and you'll only find it here today on the Express. Coming up, rip it up in the backcountry and warm up with the Yukon breakfast.
Delicious. There you go.
Then skating comes to Whistler's great outdoors.
She knows exactly where she wants to go in this sport. She's pretty special that way.
And meet Jenna Spencer, the newest junior national luge team recruit.
You sleep, you eat, and you slide all day, every day. It's really awesome.
Join us for the Express, your local voice. Welcome to the Express on Shaw TV. I'm your Sea to Sky host, Nicole Fitzgerald. Join us for a spin on the newly created Whistler Olympic Plaza outdoor skating rink. It's located right in the heart of Whistler Village. It's great to buzz around town, but sometimes it's nice to get out into the serenity of the backcountry. Let's head out with our latest adventure with the Fitz List. 1 part hikers, 1 part high heels. I'm a mountain girl, always looking for the next adventure. This is where dreams are made. Dreams that are meant to be shared. From peak to valley, from snow to sun. I'm Nicole Fitzgerald, and this is the Fitz List. Doing everything you've ever wanted to do. The cold, frost, and morning hunger, all reminders you are alive. The sun warms, then blinds. The engine underneath you teems with life, growling like a black bear waking from a long winter hibernation.
Well, you work up a bit of an appetite getting up here in the morning.
Rugged and physical is the way you get here. Soulful and serenity is what you see. Beauty and the beast, the freedom that comes with a snowmobile.
It's an addiction the same way that skiing is. The powder days, you know, the same reason most of us go and ski on Whistler or Blackcomb or out anywhere in the backcountry is the same reason that most of us come out and snowmobile. The deep powder, the face shots, everything.
So this is a place where everyone gets to play.
Yeah, this is one of the many lakes out here in the Callahan where we let our groups sort of have some fun, play around, open up the throttle a little bit.
Josh Livermore of Canadian Snowmobile Adventures shares his world with me on a Yukon breakfast tour through the Callahan Valley. Before moving to Whistler, Josh spent more time on an airplane than a snowmobile. 8 years later, after guiding 6 hours a day, 5 days a week, he now owns his own sled, stealing into the backcountry every moment he can.
To cover a lot of ground really fast, so you can be up in the Alpine, in as quickly as 45 minutes, and it's a lot of fun along the way.
Our fun begins on wide-open groomed trails, giving newbie drivers such as myself time to build their confidence before this 4-hour adventure tour climbs.
You start winding your way slowly up the mountain and getting a little bit more technical. And I like to think of the tour as being very progressive, so as you come up here the trails become more difficult, more challenging, and to be honest a lot more fun as we move on.
From panoramic views to frozen lakes whispering tales of ancient mining sites, snowmobiles open a backcountry door to a wild and woolly wilderness, a far cry from the bustle of Whistler Village.
It's a totally different experience. It can be a very enlightening experience for people in that they get to see something that they've never seen before, see something they could never get to.
We arrive for the second half of our tour.
Perfect. All right, welcome to the cabin. Come on in, let's have some breakfast.
A skillet-style breakfast awaits in what feels like an old trapper's log cabin.
I think there'll be enough for all of us.
Come on up, guys. Grab some pancakes. Walk over, grab some hash. And yeah, just in the cup, there's some maple syrup there for your pancakes.
Climbing up to 5,000 feet, stepping into the fire-warmed cabin, the smell of food sets your stomach growling.
Lots.
Delicious.
There you go.
Chef this morning, Carl, he's a hard-working man. Comes up here first thing in the morning, snowmobiles his way to work, brings all the food up and gets everything prepared for us, gets the fires going, the cabin warmed up.
Canadian Snowmobile not only hosts set tours in the morning and evening, but they also orchestrate special events. In the past, they've partnered with the Barefoot Bistro to host a 5-course dinner paired with wines right here at the cabin. There's lots of ways to get here as well. You can come up by snowmobile, then return in the comfort and warmth of a snowcat. You can even arrive by helicopter. It's quite the alpine experience.
One thing we're definitely known for is saying yes. We do a lot of private functions for different people.
Now fully fueled ourselves, we let our 1200cc 4-stroke snowmobiles rip and roar on the neighboring frozen lake.
We're basically a rocket ship on the snow. They have the power-to-weight ratio of an F1 race car, pretty much. It's great to really open up the throttle, experience a bit of what the machines can actually do.
The adrenaline rush melts away on the ride down, with sunshine at our shoulders. A great day in the outdoors. Fresh air, fed and fueled, we're ready to hibernate for a long winter rest. From the Callahan Valley, I'm Nicole Fitzgerald for The Express. One of the things that makes Canadian Snowmobile trails so special, they purpose-built every trail specifically for the tour, and they climb all the way up to 5,000 feet. If you want to learn more, just visit CanadianSnowmobile.com. A new year, a new place to skate. Whistler Olympic Plaza opened to great applause. Over the holidays, they were renting out more than 460 skates a day. Meet a few passionate skaters who are excited to do what they love in the great outdoors.
An additional ice surface in Whistler. It does encourage a lot more regular tourists, I think, to come out and enjoy skating as part of their experience in Whistler. And for the skating club kids, it also gives them a little bit of a different environment to come and skate in. They can come out with their friends and perhaps just have a little bit of fun.
I'm here with Arabella Ng, and she's been with the Whistler Skating Club for 5 years. Tell me a little bit about what you do in your lessons.
In the lessons, you either practice the jumps you know, or you learn new jumps, or spins.
The Skating Club encourages children to come out and learn to skate basically from age 3 up to age 17.
I haven't been skating since I was 12 years old, so Nicholas Rhoda has agreed to help me out. Can you give me a couple of tips?
Well, don't lean forward because that's makes you fall, so.
All right.
And if you keep your arms up, it gives you more balance.
Generally, the Silver Academy ranges from about 8 to 11 years of age. And once they move to that level in the club, they train anywhere from 3 to 6 days a week.
So what's it like to be the only guy out here skating with all these girls?
It's actually really fun. I've made friends with all of them.
I'm currently the president of the Whistler Skating Club, but I'm also a mother of a skater. Nicholas is part of the Silver Academy, and he's been skating with the club since he was 5. So he started in can skate and he's moved up through those levels and is now at Silver Academy and is currently competing for his 3rd year, I believe, on the competition circuit.
So what is it that you love about skating in the outdoors?
I love the fresh air, and I like that it's ice around the park, the Olympic Plaza. It's really fun.
Have you been out here before?
Yeah, I was out here for the opening, cutting, and I was out here for New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
What a cool way to bring in the new year.
Yeah, wearing these long dresses, and it was really fun.
Certainly this gives them an opportunity to have a little bit of fun together and do something different for a change.
It's free to skate at Whistler Olympic Plaza. If you need to rent a pair of skates, it's only $5. The rental shop is open from 11 to 2 and then from 6 to 9. Whistler Olympic Plaza is a legacy of the 2010 Winter Olympic Games, as is Whistler Olympic Park and the Whistler Sliding Centre. And these epicenters for sports are yielding some incredible results.
Jenna does a lot of real quick, explosive power type movements, primarily things that mimic the start movement in the sport of luge. Let's do first set of hand cleans, just the weight of the bar. Second and third set, we'll add a little bit of weight.
Strength and conditioning coach Craig Hill leads Pemberton athlete Jenna Spencer in a series of power cleans. This classic Olympic lift was one of a series of exercises drilled into Jenna over the summer here at the Canadian Sports Centre Pacific in Whistler.
It was a lot of starts, a lot of running, and weightlifting. Definitely a lot of lifting because that's kind of my weak side.
All of that heavy lifting paid off. It's been a banner sliding season for the local luge athlete. Jenna was the first from the sea to sky to join the national junior luge team. This 15-year-old now trains and travels full-time with the team based out of Calgary.
It's almost nice being part of this team because you're all there for the same reason. Everyone wants to win. Everyone wants to impress their coaches.
And Jenna has done just that. She slid into her first Junior World Cup podium finish with a bronze last month in Austria. She was the only North American to finish top 10.
I worked really hard to get that win. I trained really hard and we only had like a few runs, like 13 or something. I felt like my starts were not that great, but my runs were really, really good and I'm really confident.
Jenna's luge journey began 5 years ago in Whistler, where Luge Canada hosted youth recruitment camps to capitalize on the Whistler Sliding Centre, built for the 2010 Winter Olympic Games. The then elementary school student fell in love with the sport faster than her 100-kilometer-plus speeds. The Olympics changed the course of her life forever.
I'd be doing something completely different, and I wouldn't have changed schools, and I wouldn't have met all these fantastic people. Like, my life would have been completely different.
The grade 10 student enrolled in the sports program at Whistler Secondary is enjoying her short stay at home, giving her gym time with Craig, one of a half a dozen trainers and coaches who are helping make Jenna's dream become a reality.
More explosive.
Not bad.
I think what we did this summer made me pass testing, helped me get on the team, which helped me do really good in races. So I think he set me up for a really excellent year.
Jenna she's a pretty driven, focused athlete. You don't see that in a lot of girls her age. Being only 15, she knows exactly where she wants to go in this sport. She's pretty special that way.
Never resting on her laurels, the 2012 winter season looks bright for this young rising star. She's living the life dedication and hard work have earned her.
Over 10, you have to start learning harder stuff. Lifestyle is awesome. I mean, like, what more could you ask? Like, you sleep, you eat, and you slide all day, every day. It's really awesome.
From Whistler, the home of future Olympians, I'm Nicole Fitzgerald for The Express. Jenna is also a member of the National Junior Dragon Boat team. She won a handful of gold medals at the World Championships in Florida this past summer. You're watching The Express and you'll only find it here on Shaw TV. Stay tuned, we've got a little resort hopping coming your way from Whistler to Hemlock. After the break, grab a chairlift and explore one of BC's hidden gems. And old VCRs and computer equipment find a new home, which comes with great rewards.
I like the idea of ethically recycling computers, and I like the idea of people having computers.
Nicole Fitzgerald's clothing provided by Peak Performance. Ski gear provided by Nordica. Hairstyling by The Loft Salon. Makeup by Beauty Mark. Parking provided by the Fire Rock Lounge.